Hey my good friend, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. Building on all the goodness and merits of the all-new 2019 Hyundai Veloster just introduced at the Detroit Auto Show, the Hyundai Veloster N brings one more level of performance, the first of the Hyundai N products coming to America that are red meat to the enthusiast crowd. Our first full look, coming right up. While the new Hyundai Veloster Turbo and Turbo R-Spec are themselves impressive machines to consider, Hyundai dazzled us at Detroit with the extra icing on the cake in the 2019 Veloster N. Reaching out to the core automotive enthusiast, the Veloster N gets even more power handling and visual punch than the Veloster R-Spec to really push the envelope for the Hyundai brand. It all starts with a 275 horsepower version of the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder found in larger Hyundai models. With 260 pound-feet of torque from 1450 to 4700 RPM, it drives the front wheels through a close-ratio 6-speed manual transmission with a limited slip differential. Called the N corner carving differential, it keeps the torque vectoring under control at launch and in cornering. With software downshift rev matching and an active sport exhaust system with mode-driven sound actuators, the engine can belt out a grin-inducing rap, crackle, and pop that'll make you sound like a pro even if you're not. Available are huge 13.6-inch brakes up front and 12.4-inch rotors at the rear. Even the standard brakes are robust at 13 inches at the front and 11.8 inches at the rear respectively. Speed and power is handled by a chassis beefed up at all 4 corners with unique geometry and tuning. Rack-mounted electric power steering and lowered ride height, Hyundai says, improve the torque steer characteristics and on-center feel. A factory rear strut brace helps keep the multi-link suspension back there tidy and tight under duress. Electronically controlled dampers tied to its N-Grin control system, N-Grin control system, yep, that's what they've called it, has drive modes of normal, sport, N, eco, and N custom. This gives you a car that can change from mild to wild or Clark Kent to Superman. Standard tires are 225/40R18 Michelin Pilot Supersport summer tires for the 18-inch wheel, and you can upgrade to a 235/35R19 Pirelli P0 summer tire on the available 19-inch alloys that you see here. Getting us to the visuals, the Veloster N is much akin to the Honda Civic Type R as it really gets amped up looks. There's a uniquely shaped front fascia and grille with brake cooling air ducts and larger openings for its intercooler. Down the side are expanded rocker panels, and at the rear, you guessed it, a big-ass roof spoiler. Also expected is a diffuser-style rear fascia with the exclamation point of a large diameter dual exhaust. The cabin of the Veloster N is special as well, with lots of blue accents to go around the dash and the door panels. There's highly bolstered standard cloth sports seats, a unique steering wheel, shift knob, and instrument cluster. There's also lots of digital razzmatazz to help you monitor and adjust your performance metrics and settings, half the fun of modern performance cars. Like any good ultra-high performance model, the 2019 Veloster N will be available in a limited color palette of black, white, red, and the N-exclusive performance blue that you see here. It arrives later this year, trailing the other Veloster models by about 6 months. Final specs and pricing will be along a little bit closer to that time. I really think they've got a winner here in this thing. I love the looks of it. I love this color combination. It just really pops. What I like most about the Veloster here is the fact that they've updated the looks, which used to be, well, somewhat controversial to some, in a way that carries on the look of the car and gets rid of some of those things that people used to really kind of didn't like. I do like the fact that they've made it over the top without being over the top. It's got a lot of stuff going on, but it's not super extra crazy like some of its competitors out there. Now obviously I can't wait to test drive this thing. This looks like just a lot of fun, especially on a track, which hopefully will happen probably about a year from now if I had to guess. Until then, click right here, see also the other Veloster models that were introduced at the Detroit Auto Show in our Detroit Auto Show playlist, and subscribe to our YouTube channel right there. Either way, I'll always tell you what I think.